Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Filmmaking with Siddharth Sai. Thanks for joining, and as you already know, this video is about Guntur Kaaram review. And let me tell you something, this movie is a clean hit. Okay, short and sweet, it's a clean hit. And let's get into more details. So it's Sankranti, okay, and what you expect from Telugu films is something made more for families, and the turnaround is expected 4 times. It's not like the fans should just come, or maybe it's the couple or something. It's the actual family, and this film is more or something like that. I mean, if you're taking your girlfriend to the movie, I'll bet you will take your parents also for the second show. I mean, it's as good as that. So let's divide this review into few parts, and so we'll talk about each and everything in detail. So let's start with performance of actors. Mahesh Babu has delivered his one of the recent times best performance, and Trivikram always does great with Mahesh Babu. We know what he did in Okkudu. Then we know what he did with Kaleja. I mean, there was a huge difference, right? In Okkudu, he hardly speaks, and in Kaleja, he spoke the most in his whole career. And then now with this one, Guntur Kaaram, there's a new again refreshment. And watching Mahesh Babu doing something different with himself is always a joy thing to watch for fans. And then Prakash Raj, I mean, when it's a movie by Trivikram, it's mostly a family oriented script, and it's not like someone from other states is coming and there is a revolt or something. It's a family dispute movie, is what he usually makes, and someone inside family being cunning and doing something bad towards the other family members. There's no one better than Prakash Raj, and he has delivered a great performance. I mean, I wouldn't count as one of his best because I also don't know what is one of his best. He has done so many movies, but he has also done a great job. Then Ramya Krishna, I'm happy she's getting great mother roles because she has the eyes of a mother. Okay, from very old age, from very young age, I've seen movies where she has portrayed the role of Kali Durga and Lakshmi Devi and all those things. So I have always seen her as a mother figure, goddess mother figure. So I got to see her again after Bahubali. I think this is going to be a memorable role. And then Srilila, we'll talk about Srilila. I mean, there wasn't much for her to do, but also she had great screen time. So I was happy that she got a great screen time, but also the other actress, I don't remember her name, she hardly got any screen time. I mean, I feel bad for her. She's been doing a great job also in other films. I wish her character was something more than what was already there on the screen. So yeah, this is overall. Maybe I'll put one more person into this is Vanilla Kishore. I mean, Tollywood currently is lacking a lot of comedians, and there's one person who's driving the whole comedy thing in the whole Tollywood is actually Vanilla Kishore. I mean, he's a 6 feet guy. But he does great comedy, and so yeah, he covers the whole most of the comedy part. But yeah, I mean, that's all about the performance area. Then let's talk about film's direction, screenplay, and script. We'll combine all these three things because that's the area of Trivikram, and Trivikram does what is more expected of. You can't expect Kaleja all the time. Okay, Kaleja was one of the different thing that nobody expected, but this is more like a movie which was released 1 year back, Varisu by Vijay. Then again, Ala Vaikuntapuram. It's similar to those kind of movies where it's more of family disputes, what's happening in the family, and to add more visual appeal, they'll make one side of the family rich so that you see all the glamour in the film instead of some huts or some streets. So that's how the combination is. Everyone is rich in this film, okay? Because you want to see all vibrant stuff in the film. That's the whole backdrop that these days family-oriented films choose. And script wise, dialogue wise, there are a lot of memorable dialogues, a lot of great dialogues in the film, and not just dialogues that what hero speaks. That's the beauty of Trivikram. In Trivikram films, even the small characters, even the side characters, even the villain, even the actress, everyone gets great dialogues to speak. So just makes the movie just makes the movie more respectable. Okay, I mean, it's not the hero always delivering the punchlines, but it's always the movie that is delivering the punchlines, and that's when you see Trivikram. Okay, it's not the hero, it's the Trivikram. And talking about direction, there's one area that always Trivikram films lack, like very badly. It's the action. I don't know if they don't review well the rope scenes and all those things, the action where they use the rope and everything, because it's never that good. I mean, I don't mind people flying around, but I want people to fall properly. I want people to be lift off properly. I don't want them to be like, you understand, right? I mean, it's basic physics, but here again, I'm not talking about physics. I'm just talking about, if you see, you can just tell this is going wrong, let's do another take. Why doesn't that happen with Trivikram? I mean, I saw in Ala Vaikuntapuram, everything was great, but action, people were not flying like this. I mean, people can even fly like this. I don't mind. Okay, I'm okay to for hero hitting someone and him flying away from everywhere, but I want people like to fly like this, not like this doesn't work. Okay, so this is something Trivikram has to work. Maybe if it's not his department, at least he has to look at the monitor and say if that is a right cut or not. That's all I want. I mean, I'm not as big as Trivikram, or maybe not even as big as his smallest assistant director, but as a viewer, it just disturbs me. That's the only area. So script wise also, it's a beautiful script. It's something that you would want to watch with your family. So I would recommend you to go with your family and watch the film. And yeah, now skip to songs. Thaman did a great job, guys. Okay, let's not troll him. I mean, there's always a one problem, right? If one of his musics will be picked by someone and we got to know later on that it's a copy. I don't think that's the case in this film. Every music is original. Every BGM is very punchy. Though BGMs are not memorable, that's one complaint I have. I mean, I still can remember what I heard in Vikram movie. I can still remember what I heard in Leo movie. But I somehow, I just saw the movie 1 hour back. Okay, I just finished movie 1 hour back, and I don't recollect any BGM apart from the ones that are used from the songs or maybe like music tracks. Okay, but the ones like pure BGMs that were made for action or something, I don't remember. But there's a one bonus track in this movie, is only for the people who are going to watch the films, and of course they'll release it later. But there's a movie when he goes to a fight. I'll just give a small hint. He goes to a fight with a person called as Das. Okay, Haridas. Okay, the BGM, the song that was used, it's not yet released online, and that is one of the best BGM come song in that film. I mean, that time it all elevated. It's a post-interval scene. You should go and watch that. I just love it. Even the action, the rope complaints and all that, all things I did, it's not in that scene. I mean, that whole action scene was a complete great few minutes of a scene. So that's a worthy watch scene. We covered most of the areas. Now, if you want to ask me about the editing, like I complained about the dubbing area, the editing is somewhere little not so well done, and the CG also was little bit not so well done. I mean, there was no CG for most of the things, but since I'm from the editing background, the windows, what you see out of the windows in some scenes, also the Range Rovers that were exploding, which you saw in the trailers also, were not so well rendered. I mean, rendering a Range Rover is very easy. There are a lot of 3D objects that you can simply download of Range Rover and you can use it. But I don't know why the rendering was not so sharp or not of so high quality. But apart from that, if you talk about the normal editing, creating the pace and everything, the film goes very well. There's no point. I saw the movie 7 a.m. With my sleepy eyes, but the moment the movie started, I was not having any sleep or something. I was able to watch the movie properly. So that's one indication that movie was edited well. There was no part where it was too slow or something. I mean, one small area where I felt like what is happening again and again is where Srila will have this dance number. She will again do a dance. She will again do a dance. That's the only part. But again, I think that's okay. I mean, it's Trivikram's choice to establish a chemistry between hero and heroine. So maybe that's the reason it's slow. Otherwise, we always complain. I mean, what is there for him to so fall in love with the actress? We haven't even seen a chemistry happening. So I think for that is justified. But that's the only area where I felt like, okay, where is the remote? Can I fast forward this? That's the only area. Apart from that, guys, the final verdict of the film is great. For me, if you ask about the ratings, out of 10, I'll simply give 7. Why 7 is because it's a clean hit. Most of the Mahesh Babu movies usually get a good usually most of the Mahesh Babu movies do well in theaters at least in the first week, but I'm pakka sure this movie will do a great for long term because it's a family oriented film. It will have a great TRP on televisions. It will also run for most of the days in theaters because families are not like us. They'll not jump into morning shows or they'll not take a leave for movies. They'll just take whatever time that is left for them and then they will spend that time on the movie. So keeping that in consideration, this movie will work on theater. This movie will run in theaters for a very long time. I'll not say ki all the times it will be super occupied, but there will be a good business happening. And if you ask me any estimation, this movie will hit a sweet spot of 250 to 270 crores because it's not a movie that is released in all languages. And I appreciate that because this movie has its own flavor, which is very much dedicated to Telugu audience. Maybe it will do well in Tamil and Kannada also because I mean we are all brothers, right? So in that manner, but you should go and watch this movie because, like I said, it's one of the sweet regional movies that you can watch. Once it's done, it might just not happen again with Mahesh Babu because once he does a movie with Rajamouli, he will become a global star. There will be a pressure of not doing a smaller films, not doing a films catering to a smaller audience, and he will do a movie that is more like Prabhas what is doing right now. He will do a movie that has been liked by all the other regions and might get hate also from all the regions. That's the only reason we don't see Prabhas the way we used to see him in old times, and might happen the same with Mahesh Babu. So just go and watch this film, enjoy the film, and if you have anything that I can improve in my review, please do share in the comment. And also do share this review if you want people to know more about this movie before they choose to watch this film. And until then, we'll catch up again. Thank you so much for watching this review. Bye.